Social work is promoting the general welfare of society by representing those who are most vulnerable. Social workers work with many different populations and work to help people meet basic and complex needs and better the overall well-being of individuals. Social workers help people solve and cope with problems in their everyday lives. They advocate or raise awareness with and on behalf of their clients on local, state, and national levels. The duties performed by social workers vary depending on the settings in which they work. Examples are schools, hospitals, private practices, mental health clinics, correctional facilities, child welfare and human service agencies, settlement houses, and community development corporations. Social workers usually earn between $19.20 an hour and $46.15 an hour in Canada. Child and family social workers protect vulnerable children and help families in need of assistance by finding housing or services such as childcare. They intervene when children are in danger of neglect or abuse, and some people arrange adoptions, locate foster families, or work to reunite families. Social workers that work in child welfare agencies investigate cases of family violence, child abuse, and neglect and take protective actions as required. The duties may include recruiting foster parents, supervising the placement of children in protective care, or working on adoption cases. Social workers in the health and community services centers are involved in the provision of counseling to individuals or families and in providing services to seniors. Healthcare social workers help patients understand their diagnosis and make the necessary adjustments to their lifestyle, housing, or healthcare. For example, they may help people make the transition from the hospital back to their homes. They may also provide information on services such as home health care or support groups. In general and psychiatric hospitals, social workers are members of the treatment team that provide a link between the team, family, and community resources. They contribute to the care, treatment, and rehabilitation of the aged and of disabled and physically or mentally ill individuals. Mental health and substance abuse social workers help clients with mental illnesses or addictions and provide information on services such as support groups to help clients cope with their illness. In the correctional field, social workers may be part of a team concerned with the social rehabilitation of young or adult offenders and may work as classification officers. Others work as probation officers or as parole officers. Parole officers help ex-prisoners adjust to life in the community while conforming to the conditions of their parole. School boards hire social workers to help students adjust to the school environment. They work with teachers, parents, and school administrators to develop plans and strategies to improve students' academic performance and social development. They help students, parents, and teachers to deal with problems such as aggressive behavior, bullying, frequent absences from school, and family problems which affect the student's performance. The service offered by social workers in private practices includes counseling, psychotherapy, mediation, policy and program development, organizational development, and employee assistance programs. Psychotherapy is treating mental health problems by talking with a mental health provider. Psychotherapist is a term for professionals who are trained to treat people for their emotional problems. Mediation is when a third party assists in resolving conflicts through the use of negotiation techniques. The Social Work Code of Ethics provides a framework for the principles and standards that social workers must uphold. The 6 core values of social work are service, social justice, dignity and worth of the individual, importance of human relationships, integrity, and competence. Approximately 24,650 people work in this occupation, with 43% working in social assistance, 13% in hospitals, 10% in ambulatory healthcare services, 8% in nursing and residential care facilities, and 7% in local, municipal, regional, and other public administration. Job opportunities for social workers are fair in Ontario over the next 3 years. The following factors contributed to this outlook. Employment growth will lead to a moderate number of new positions. Not many positions will become available due to retirements, and there are a small number of unemployed workers with recent experience in this occupation. To further my knowledge about social work, I conducted an interview with registered social worker Miss Puri. Miss Puri started volunteering as a kid by watching her family being involved in volunteering in community-based services. From there, she got her very first job. Miss Puri spent 4 years from 2004 to 2009 studying part-time and working full-time at a correctional jail. In 2009, she graduated and then applied for the College of Social Workers. Since 2010, she has been a registered social worker. Miss Puri started working at the justice system first and did correctional work for a long time. She worked with settlement insurances, troubled kids, and has taught at a private college. She also worked at hospitals in the Ontario Trillium and in Vancouver. As an independent contractor, currently during COVID-19, Miss Puri works with Homewood Health, Tele-CBT, and manages virtual support groups for school teachers to cope with the global crisis, coronavirus. Homewood Health is the largest service in Canada where Miss Puri works with clients with benefits from all around the country. Social work is heavy as you are dealing with people's emotions. Miss Puri went through times where she would come home and not be able to sleep, and it would affect her digestion and energy. To balance her work and personal life, she has reduced her workload. Miss Puri was hired by an organizational company where change had happened and people were angry and conflict was rising. She would schedule her own work based on the work the company gave her. She had to do research and interview all levels of people in the job. At the end of the week, she had to give a report of findings in which she talks about what she has found and what solutions she has come up with. A hospital hired Miss Puri because someone working at the hospital was being unethical and had affected everyone else's job. So Miss Puri's job was to teach that person ethics in coaching sessions and mediation in where she had to teach the person to say an apology to everyone. Communication skills are crucial as you are working with people. You have to be careful with your verbal and nonverbal communication. Writing skills are also important to have to be able to write grants and essays for proposals to the government. Miss Puri believes that it is important to have mentors and to join an association where you can network with to find jobs.